Hey everybody, welcome to the homestead. Today, as you can see, it started snowing. We've had a crazy winter. We've had more days, probably above 40 degrees this winter than we have below freezing. And by far more rain than snow. So when the tractor was delivered here, a week ago about, they delivered it with the mower deck on it, and I was optimistic that we would make it until spring without me having to take it off. But today the forecast is calling for anywhere between 6 to 12 inches in our area, and I don't want to risk getting hung up on a snowbank trying to plow. So today, without any practice, never having done it before, a 10-second how-to from the delivery guy, I'm going to attempt to take off the mid-mount mower, and I'm going to switch out the grapple for the bucket so we're ready for plowing ourselves out in the morning. Like I said, I have never done it. I have no idea how this thing comes off. So this is real time. You'll probably see me struggling, but let's see how it goes. So I do know that there's a lever down here that I spied earlier. I don't know if you can see it from back there. There's a lever down here in front of the loader right there by the exhaust. And I also know that there's these pins here that have to come off. And if I am not mistaken, the drive shaft is splined here, but I think there's a quick coupler back there. So I think if I just pop this off, okay. So there's another pin over here that I didn't know existed. Pull that pin out, it locks in. I'll see if the other side will come loose. It does. So the whole front bracket just dumped right off. I don't know what to do with this now. Maybe that locks up. guessing that just locks with the handle back up. Okay, so then you just flip that pin back over and that springs in, this handle stays locked up. I'm assuming that stays right on the tractor. Alright. Looks like these pins are the same way, they just pull back, lock out. Lock out of the way. There's the same pin on the other side. This one, oh, no, that doesn't. Okay, so both of those are locked out of the way. Oh. So maybe I need to raise those arms back up. I think maybe I need to raise the 3-point arms up, and then I can slide the deck forward and get to that drive shaft. Those arms pop straight up out of the way. You just got to make sure that they are pulled back and locked. Otherwise, that backside looked like maybe it's still not quite back far enough and just grabbed on that tab. So now the 3-point arms are out of the way. The only thing left keeping the deck attached to the tractor at all is the PTO shaft. Like I said, it is spline, and I am pretty sure from the looks of it, if you just pulled that, you drop your spline on the deck and you still have the quick connect or whatever it is up on the tractor. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or if you can get to that. Looks like it's going to be pretty tight to reach that coupler, but if you want to look under there, get back, buddy. So I think that is the coupler. Pretty sure. Yep. Just pull, pops right out. Oh, that was easy. That's so nice. Working with new equipment. Okay, so right there as it sits, there's nothing attached to the tractor at all. Now, I'm a little suspect that I should be able to lock these arms onto these tabs right here, but I'm not quite sure how. And I think that is so I can run the 3-point and be out in the woods without these dangling and dragging on the ground. But I'm not quite sure how they're supposed to work. There's quite a lot of linkage under here that I didn't realize was there. Definitely wasn't there the first time we looked at the tractor before they added the mower deck.
Okay.
So I think what I'm supposed to do is pull that pin and let this bracket swing down so that I can lock onto that. But I'm a little nervous about it and I don't want to bend or break anything, so before I do that, I'm going to look on my manual and see if it gives any directions there. Now on the front of the deck, that bar that we dropped off is still attached to the deck. I'm not sure you can fish the deck out with that on. So I'm gonna see if I can get that bar off there, and then this deck should slide out. And then I'm going to switch the grapple over to the bucket, pull it back in the lean-to, and we'll be ready for plowing out in the morning. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I think pulling this bar off is as simple as flipping that up and fishing that. Yep, shoot. Easy. Well, that's out of the way, and now this deck should just slide right out. Said it should. I didn't say it would. I said it should. What did I hit? Alright. Run into the frame. Alright. This would probably be a lot easier to do on cement than a flat surface, but that's alright. That's what we got to work with today. Tell you what, this would be a lot easier if they put these swivel casters back here too, instead of these just flat deals. So this is the first time I've seen this out from under the tractor, and this gearbox there actually looks like it's pretty stout. That's pretty impressive. The belt is massive compared to what I'm used to, that little Cub Cadet, little trusty. So yeah, it was a little bit of an expense to get, but from the looks of it, it'll be well worth it. As long as I can stay out of the woods and not be brush hogging with it. So set this to the deck for now. I've got to figure out a better storage system for my implements and attachments. I'd like them all to be undercover, but with the baler in the shed, I'm kind of out of room, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I'll just have to throw a tarp on it or something. But so the only thing I have to do now is check the manual and figure out what those brackets are for. I'm going to switch the grapple over real quick and as soon as I figure that out, I'll show you what I did there. So here's something for you guys. I did not know this the first time I had this grapple off, and when I went to put this back on yesterday, I was darn near cussing and swearing because I had the top opened up, and when I came out of the quick attach, it tipped forward. I tried to get it back on the quick attach without getting off the tractor, but I ended up having to get off and basically manhandle it on here. So when I come out here today to try and knowing that I was going to do this, realize something that I didn't know, maybe you guys knew, I didn't know. Down here, there's actually a little foot. Push that lever in. A freaking foot in it. So, I haven't used it yet, but I'm assuming that's going to make life a whole lot easier. I also tried to attach and disconnect those hoses with the tractor running and pressure on the lines, and I had a heck of a time. Coming off was okay, but getting them hooked back up, I couldn't get them back on. So that's why I shut the tractor off. Pop those up. Just sitting there. Wish I would have known this 2 days ago. With the snow on it, I can't really see if the pins are in the hole, so just reaching under there and making sure that they're through so I don't end up messing the loader up. Alright, well there she is, ready to plow ourselves out in the morning. Now, I'm sure, like my wife said, somebody's going to say, why the heck didn't you read the manual? Why didn't you watch the YouTube video? Why didn't you ask for better directions? Well, because I'm a man and I don't need nobody to tell me how to do something. That's why. And look, we figured it out, and it took maybe 5 minutes. And I don't even think we're going to skip through anything. I was kind of fearing that we were going to have to do a time lapse or something, but literally, I'm sure we'll throw a time up there, but I don't think it took any more than 5 minutes to get it off there, never even having done it before. I could see going back on taking longer, trying to get the brackets lined up, and there's not a whole lot of room to get that drive shaft up in there, so I could see that taking a little bit longer, and I could see needing a little bit flatter place to do that. Another thing I noticed doing it is next time I'll try to turn the wheel whichever way I plan to come out, so that I've got a little bit more room. That front wheel, actually both front wheels were hitting on things on the way out because I didn't have quite enough room. And I don't know if it's the safest thing to do, but maybe even lifting up the front of the tractor with the loader to give yourselves a little bit of extra room. And I'm going to get a tarp, and I'm going to go look at my book to figure out how to hook those brackets up, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so I got on Google and did a little Google search. I couldn't find anything right away. I found a forum, and it sounded like there's not really anything out there. Just look at the manual. So got the manual out. Page 30, dismounting the mower from the tractor. It shows that link. They call it a link stopper, right there. And basically you pull the pin. They call it a roux ring cotter pin. Pull that pin out, that swings down, pin it, just like we were thinking, and you should be good to go. It does say when you're remounting it that you need to put that cotter pin back in it and lock it up. I'm assuming there's some interference there if you don't. So I'm going to go out and do that real quick. Okay, so this is that pin. Now, I couldn't quite tell from up there what that looked like or how it came out of there. I'm not sure you would get it off there without some pliers or screwdriver or something. So I got my multi-tool here. I think just kind of pops right up. If you can see that. Kind of a goofy looking pin. I've never seen one like that before. Reach over, I think I can get the other side. It's right here too. I'm sure if you had more room, if you're out in the garage or something, you wouldn't be such a big deal. You wouldn't have to crawl under here to do this, but you know, it is what it is. I don't typically like that model, but alright, so it's pretty sticky. It's really sticky. Alright, I better set these someplace so I'm not going to lose them. There. There, that one came right loose. Oh, that was easy. So that side popped right in. Upside down and backwards. That one's no problem. This side, though, for whatever reason, is going to fight me. So
There it goes. Something was just bound up. It wasn't bent. Something just had it. Don't go in there again. Hey. Hey. There you go. There we go. Not sure what's going on there. When it gets a little warmer, I'll have to, when I go to put the deck back on, I'll have to remember that and see if I can figure that out. Pop pin in. Boom. Both locked in all the way. And according to the manual, that should be it. Now, I should not have anything dangling when I raise or lower the 3-point. So, I'll try that real quick. Fire the tractor up. Raise 3-point arms up and down, make sure nothing's dangling, and that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the mower deck was a RCK60, I believe, not the 72-inch deck. I'll double check those numbers and put a little caption up. But so I hope you guys learned something. Enjoy the rest of your week. The next video most likely is going to be us butchering the pigs. If you heard them in the background, we're holding a little bit of feed from them today, so they're not real happy. But we'll get probably 2 of them butchered and hanging in the cooler, hopefully tomorrow, and then we'll let them hang and set up overnight, and then we'll be breaking them down, processing, getting meat wrapped, and making sausage. Hopefully today is Thursday, tomorrow we'll get them hanging, so probably Saturday and Sunday we'll be cutting them up and making sausage. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good rest of your week. We'll see you on the next one.